Hey there, Dragon Folk. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic day. I know I am. And I know we took a little bit of a hiatus there. Had some stuff I had to take care of, a lot of adulting going on, but finally back in the saddle, hopefully. Although I do have a wedding I need to go to this weekend, so of course, I'm going to be again a little busy, but I'm going to try to get you guys content as quickly as I possibly can. So, first off, I'd like to address we're in the 400 subscriber club, folks. We did it. So now we are moving toward 500 subscribers. Now, the cool thing about going into 500 subscribers is that we are halfway there till monetization. So I'm very happy to be a part of that, and thank you all so much for your support. I couldn't be here without you, and I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the content that I am bringing forth. But we have to figure out what we're going to give away for our 500th subscribers. So leave me something in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. What should I be giving away? Preferably something under $50, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about a subject that I kind of got a look on. I was at work and I was sitting there and I was going, you know what? I think that there's something wrong with Magic. And of course, that's going to come to no surprise to anybody because there are several thousand people who believe that something is wrong with Magic the Gathering. But this is where I got my kind of epiphany. So I was thinking the Dominaria United Collector Booster Box. So this box is supposed to contain that Lost Legends slot, right? The thing that everybody's talking about in regards to people pulling certain things, yada yada. Apparently, there are a bunch of fake videos going around right now in regards to Tabernacle of Pendrell Vale being pulled. The packs are literally open already. So, they must have just been opening them randomly and then somebody went across and decided to make a video. But regardless, the Lost Legends slot, I view Lost Legends as pretty fun. And the reason I view it as fun is because you got to think about it from the aspect of right now, right? It is 2022, and you are able to pull a card from almost 30 years ago in a pack of Magic the Gathering. And that's kind of powerful, right? I mean, it's got a lot of value to it, obviously monetary value to the card, but overall there's an experience there. Most people getting into Magic who might not have even been alive in 1994 are getting to hold these cards. And I think this is where the big disconnect has occurred, right? Wizards of the Coast had put these cards into these packs specifically due to try to get some hype out of people, right? A nice little, like, oh, here you go, a present from us for having Magic last 30 years. You have a 3% chance at a card from 1994. But the only thing I see in regards to Dominaria United Collector Booster Boxes or anything in regards to it, I don't see too many people being excited if it's not a Pendrell Vale or if it's not a Chains of Mephistopheles or a Moat. And the reason being is because obviously people are gambling. They are using this product as a form of gambling. They open these packs and they have a chance to get something like this. So these Legends cards are being pulled from these packs, right, at a 3% rate, although they're still at a rate that people are continuously getting them. But it's all about a gamble. And the gamble here is to try and get a Pendrell Vale. Now, Magic the Gathering is a trading card game, right? There is a game aspect to playing Magic the Gathering. There is a skill, there is tournaments, there's a competitive aspect to playing Magic the Gathering. It is not about monetary value, right? The only reason that there is such monetary value with this series is because there are cards that are, well, no longer printed and cards that will never be reprinted, therefore causing certain cards to be higher than others. Most of these cards that were never going to be reprinted are in this Legends slot. So that's where a lot of this hype is going, right? The opportunity to pull a reserved list card from Legends is the whole gamble. And I don't think people should be opening things for money, right? Again, I like to make this same example of the early 2021 Pokemon boom that occurred. Nobody was buying Pokemon off the shelves at all, right? I don't know if you guys remember the way back machine. Nobody was buying Pokemon. The only people who were buying Pokemon were players who were looking to upgrade their decks and play. Don't get me wrong, Pokemon is a very popular game, but it was not selling like hotcakes. But what had occurred is that there was a shortage in product due to the pan pizza, and because of that, we lost out on a lot of product that should have been on shelves. Everything was kind of shortcut in supply. Now, during this time, there were people who were going to go and they purchased this product. There was a shiny VMAX Charizard in it that was like so incredibly, like, I guess it's not even good. I guess like the card itself was not even good, but the fact it was a shiny Charizard holds a lot of value to a lot of players. And so what people did is they would buy these cards MSRP from the shelves, and then they'd flip them for 4 times the price because they were nearly impossible to get a hold of. You couldn't get a hold of them because the supply was so low. Big box stores wouldn't get supplies in at a big enough time. LGSs had to adapt to that giant sale, and they started selling their stuff at the flippers price, right? Whatever these flippers were selling for 4 times the rate, the LGS would sell it for to, 1, prevent flipping, and 2, to keep up with the market, right? They go off secondary market values, and if this is what these are going after, they're not going to be selling them at MSRP. They'll be sold out immediately and have lost out on money. So it makes sense that they would go ahead and do this. Now, my problem here is that so many people, I think, got into Pokemon and into trading card games in an attempt to become a flipper, right? They wanted to buy a box and take that box, open up all the packs of it, and then be able to sell it immediately. Like literally they could hand it right back to an LGS and go, here's, I paid $300 for the box, here's $700 worth of product that I pulled from here. I'll buy 2 more boxes and do it again, quadruple my money, right? Flipping is not a thing in Magic the Gathering right now. You do have a decent amount of odds with some boxes, such as Modern Horizons 2, Double Masters 2022. Even if you get super lucky, you can make a Time Spiral Remastered box work out pretty well in your favor, but you have to get lucky. I think even still to this point, there are so many boxes that are, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get your money back. Hell, when I open a box, I hope that I'm at least able to get 75% of my value back, right? That way I've only spent like a 25% of the box's price on a box, which is good for me. But I also have gone through the process of buying and selling, right? I am a level 4 seller on TCGPlayer. I am looking to get my inventory up and sell things to make it a more lucrative business. And that's the issue, is that people think that they're able to just get these cards and just go online and sell them. But you need reputation. You need to build a repertoire of people. You need to build relationships. You need to be able to show that you're not full of it, right? So when flippers think they can flip, they really can't. There's no flipping to be had. And you can even take this as the same example. All of that Shining Fates product that I was talking about in early 2021 that was, ripped off the shelves and people were fist fighting each other in parking lots for, guess what? It got a 3rd and 4th and 5th wave recently so that stores could actually sell it so that people could buy it when they couldn't during the pan pizza. And guess what? Now it's not worth anything. It's not going anywhere on the shelves. Everybody who decided to flip the product no longer making any money. They've lost money. The product is tanked in value. And that is strictly because that is what happens. In a time of need, right? This stuff will happen. But Magic is not like that. And so there are so many people who are going to be opening Dominaria United collector's boxes and not enjoying the product for what it is. And that blows my mind. I think that you should actually enjoy the product. I mean, at least as far as I know, everybody's still enjoying the art, but there's still so much, right, to be built on, right? All the Pioneer decks that get new additions to this, all the new Pauper decks that have new commons to rifle through, all the new standard decks that completely rotated when this set came out. These are important concepts to keep in mind. And frankly, everybody seems to be missing the mark because all it is about the money and no longer about the game. But then again, if you're going to be buying cards to pull from a pack and you're buying boxes in order to try and get those cards that you want from the set, obviously you just buy singles. So therefore you wouldn't want to waste your time on boxes. There's just different elements to Magic the Gathering. And I think it's so sad that we live in an age right now where opening a Legends card from almost 30 years ago is nowhere near as exciting unless its monetary value is worth it to the player. That's it. The person opening the box does not care about the authenticity and the opportunity to open a Legends card in 3% of booster packs, which I agree with everybody who I'm sure is going to say something in the comments. And if you're gotten this far in the video, say #LostLosers in the comment section down below. But 3% chance to get a common card from Legends, yeah, definitely it's a kick in the balls. It's a sheer kick in the balls. And nobody wants to be kicked in the balls. No one. Which is why, if you're searching for Legends and you're buying Dominaria United to search for Legends cards, just buy a booster pack of Legends. They're $1,000, and you are guaranteed a rare in a pack, as opposed to buying almost $900 to $1,000 worth of Dominaria United collector booster boxes and getting maybe like 4 commons. Not even. If it's $300 a box, now that I think about it, literally a case would contain approximately 2 Legends cards, and a case is like almost like $2,000. You're spending 2 times the amount for an attempt at 2 cards. The odds aren't there, right? And for those of you who want to gamble and want to be the people to pull these cards on camera, great. If you are a YouTube channel that dedicates yourselves to box breaks and to, pack openings and so on and so forth, and you have the residual income to make something like this happen, do whatever you want with your money. But my point here is that I am saddened to know that in a game that, even though I only started playing maybe like 2.5 years ago, I don't see people having fun opening packs anymore. People don't have fun opening. You know who has fun opening packs? Kids and people who are unaware of the monetary value. Those are the people who have fun. Those are the people who will enjoy this game for what it is and will forever remember the time they pulled a textured foil stained glass art card from Dominaria United. They will always remember that. It'll be something that'll be stuck in their head. And you want to know the reason why it's going to be so special to them and is not so special to us? Because we know what it's worth. A textured foil uncommon card, I think we all know that's going to be about $1. They're guaranteed in every single pack. They're about $1 a piece for an uncommon. So we don't get to have fun with it because now we know what its monetary value is. And other people who don't are enjoying the game how I think it should be handled. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I'm really curious to see what everybody thinks. I would imagine a lot of you are in either agreement or possible disagreement with me in regards to this, because I know that things having a monetary value make them rarer. They make them more genuinely like sought after, because these things are, it's while it is a collectible card game, there's investments, there's collecting, there's trading, there's the whole nine. So these are all things to look out for when you're looking at it from a monetary value. But for the people who just play the game to enjoy the game and don't care about any monetary value of anything at all, I want to know how I get back to that. I want to know. I feel like once it's like being hit over the head with a book, and that book had containing all the knowledge that you will ever need about every angle of Magic the Gathering ever. And the second you know it all, you can't go back, right? I can no longer look at an uncommon foil card and go, wow, that might be worth something. I know it's a foil. I know it's worth nothing. Unless it is from the early 2000s and before. Then I know it's worth something if it's in a foiling. So is it WotC's fault? Is it our fault? Whose fault is it? Is it anybody's fault? Again, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to hear from all of you. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and allowing me to capture your attention for more than 5 minutes. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel as well while you're down there writing that comment. And you can also go ahead and check out our description where we have a Patreon link. You guys can hang out with me over there. I like to make some personalized posts and talk about box openings and box breaks, and go ahead and talk about, more analysis stuff. It's more of a deeper conversation I get to have personally with all of my patrons. And if you do end up joining at the gemstone tier, I do have some packs that I will open for you as well every month. So thank you so much for watching. I do, again, appreciate your support, and I will see you all real soon. Nerd out.